Hello, this is Connie Fanders, Director of Education and Training for Bernina of America, and today I am going to show you how to do a beautiful blind hem. To do a blind hem, you will first need to prepare your fabric, and to do that you will start by overcasting the top edge of your hem. The next is to fold in your hem allowance. A quick and easy way to do that is to simply use a manila folder and cut a 3-inch strip. Then you'll want to draw a line on your manila folder 2 inches from the top. Then you would go to your iron, slipping this manila folder in your fabric, and you will fold up to that line and press. With having this folder behind your hem allowance, that's going to eliminate you getting a crease on the right side of your fabric. Now that our hem is pressed, we are ready to sew the blind hem in. One of the most frequently asked questions is, how do I fold my fabric in order to do a blind hem? I'm going to show you some tips to make that process very easy. To begin with, we are just going to do a basting stitch 1/4 of an inch away from the top of our hem. So I've put my stitch length on 5, and just using the edge of my foot as a guide on the top edge of my fabric, I'm going to sew down the entire length of my hem. By putting that row of basting in there, it makes it very easy to know how to fold my fabric, because I'm simply just going to fold back on that stitching that I have just made. And that's all there is to folding the fabric. Now I need to sew my hem in, and to do that I am going to use the Bernina pressure foot number 5. This is the blind hem foot, and it has a guide in the front of it, and that guide is what I'm going to use to put along that fold that I just made along that basting stitch. So I'm going to switch my feet out, put on foot number 5, and you can see here that guide is going to follow right along that folded edge of my fabric. I'm going to select the blind hem stitch, which is the built-in stitch on my machine, and this stitch is going to take one stitch or one bite into my fabric, into the fold, and then it's going to take several stitches right into the top edge of the hem. Now, depending upon the weight of the fabric that you are hemming, you can adjust the bite or the zigzag that it takes into your fabric. So if I want it to take a deeper bite, I'm going to make my stitch width wider, and now it will take more of a bite into that fold. So this is where I've just sewn. You can see where my bite is going into the fold of my fabric. If I lay it flat, this is how the inside of my garment would look. And if I flip it over, all we see right now is just that basting stitch. We do not see the stitches of the blind hem. So we just remove, cut here quick. We just remove that basting stitch, and our hem is complete.
Bernina, made to create.